What's up? This is Jake from Hopemakers, and today's video is about becoming teachable so that you can skyrocket your progress, and what would usually take you about 10 years would take you about 2 or less, depending on how teachable you are. So, what does being teachable actually look like? And how can I become that? So, the first thing you want to look at is that every single person can teach you something. Whether it's something good and how to do something the right way, or the way not to do it. And honestly, both of those are fine as long as you're learning, as long as you're staying teachable. And the next one I would say is that by becoming teachable, you can get that little tiny bit of growth each day. Whereas before, if you're not trying to grow, you're basically just staying the same or you're degrading. That's just the truth about it. So, not only will being teachable actually skyrocket your progress, but then you'll be placed in a position where you can actually be the leader of others. You can teach people how to do things because you've learned yourself. And it's not like somebody just woke up and knew all the answers, or just read a book and just had all the answers and was able to just dictate it perfectly. It takes real life experience. It takes one-on-one coaching or mentoring with somebody else in order to get something new and to open yourself up to that. Because let's be honest here, if you don't open yourself up to something new, you're just going to get the same results over and over and over again. And for people like me, or possibly you, who's out there, who's either using drugs or in a rut, we need to become teachable in order to get out of that. And that's one of the things that can just get you out of that rut and into a lane where your progress just keeps going up and up and up. And the only way that happens is if you either, one, get in enough pain, or two, you make the proactive decision to want to get better. And that's my personal favorite, because when you do make that leap of faith, when you do engage with the process, or find a mentor, or find somebody who's just a little bit better at something than you are, or just work in a team in general, you're going to be able to get out of that rut consciously and proactively, instead of you being at the receiving end, which is just banging your head up against the wall, or just like wondering why things are so bad. Why am I such an idiot? Like beating yourself up, when the mentors and the people that want to help you are out there right now. So I understand that it's hard to take that little leap of faith and get into that and maybe swallow your pride a little bit, bite the bullet for a second. But as a result of you doing that consciously, you're going to save yourself a lot of pain and a lot of misery and a lot of confusion, and just times where you're like, man, how did my life get so bad? Or how did this happen? 6, 12 months down the line, you're asking yourself, like, why the hell is my life the way it is? And it's because we were unteachable. And that's okay. Everybody goes through that. Everyone goes up and down on the teachable scale. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, even though I do have mentors and I do try and stay as teachable as possible. There's times where I think that I'm in control. I know the best way. Nobody else knows the right way. And if I were just to be honest, truth be told, it's a lot easier to work in teams. It's a lot easier to have support. And that will ultimately just skyrocket the progress. So I've been an idiot sometimes. I know that everyone has. And the main thing here is not to judge yourself, because that's another huge part of being teachable, is that you realize you're just getting results. You're getting feedback. It's not necessarily good or bad. It's just what you have tied onto that situation, making it good or bad. So in all honesty, being teachable means that you may have to deal with a little bit of failure. You may have to dust yourself off a couple times and get back up. But the only thing that matters is that you get back up again. And when you have the right team around you, like us at Hopemakers, we're going to lift you up. We're going to support you. There's no judgment. And we've been exactly where you've been. So we know how to get out, and we know how to, first off, conquer addiction. But if you ever wanted to make your life even better, we know how to do that too. And we can give you those strategies and tactics and life skills that will ultimately take you to that position that you want to be in. So it's up to you. Do you want to have it take maybe 5-10 years and try and figure it out on your own? Which I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that you may have some people that you don't know are out there that can help you get there and would love to help you get there, because there's nothing I like more than being able to help somebody get from point A to point B as fast as possible and ultimately make their lives better, make it more enriched. And I like to see people happy. I like to give away happiness. I like to give away energy. I like to really involve myself with people and engage with life so that it doesn't have to be this hardcore struggle. You don't have to lose 5 to 10 years of your life. You can get straight to where you need to be and dial in your daily life and ultimately just not have to struggle so much. And it's all from becoming teachable. So if you have any questions, hit us up at help@hopemakersrecovery.com. And you could also hit up our website at hopemakersrecovery.com, check out some of the articles and some of our videos that we have on there. You can also check out on YouTube, Hope Makers LLC. And I hope that you can become teachable, because I don't want to see you just struggle and waste so much time. Like, why not just get it now?